Hello everyone, welcome to MATLAB Simulink Essentials. In this video, we will see the simulation for speed control of DC motor using closed loop method. So for that, we will be using a buck converter and we will use several components present in the library browser. So here you will get familiar with how to use the DC motor or a DC machine block, then gain block and the repeating sequence in the Simulink. We will first of all design our buck converter. So take the DC voltage source, take the MOSFET present in the specialized power system library, remove the measurement port of this MOSFET, now take the diode from specialized power system library, remove the measurement port of this diode as well as it is not required. Now take the series RLC branch, convert this branch type to inductive. Copy this block and change the branch type as capacitive. Now we will connect a DC motor across this output of the buck converter. So to get this DC motor, go inside this library browser, open the Simscape library, then open electrical, go inside the specialized power systems, then here you will find electrical machines. So here you will find various electrical machines. So we will take this DC machine. So drag this block into our workspace. Open this block. So we will choose this first model. So here you can find the rating of this DC motor. So it is of 5 HP and the armature voltage is 240 volt. Its rated speed is 1750 RPM and the field supply required is 300 volt. We will keep this mechanical input as torque. Click on apply and then OK. Now copy this DC voltage source and connect it across these field terminals of this DC motor. So as the field supply required is of 300 volt, we will change this and amplitude of this DC voltage source to 300. Now connect here this armature terminals to this buck converter. Take a constant block and connect it to this torque. So we will apply constant torque of 1 Newton meter. Now take the bus selector and connect this measurement terminal to this bus selector. Open this block, remove these previous signals and select this speed which is present in radian per second. So now the speed of our DC motor is present in the radian per second, and to convert it into RPM we will use a gain block. So open this block and to convert radian per second into RPM we have to multiply it by 30 by pi. Now take the display block so as to view the speed. Take the scope block as well. Here we are controlling the voltage which is applied to the armature terminals of this DC machine. So when we are using this armature control method, we will be able to control the speed of this motor only below this rated speed. So now take the sum block. Take the output of this speed and connect it to this sum block. Now take one constant block. So here we will generate an error signal and feed this error signal to the controller. So this constant block is nothing but our reference speed, and let us take the reference speed as 1000 RPM. We will rename this block as a reference and now change the signs of this sum block. We will subtract the output speed from our reference speed. Now take the PID controller, open it and change the controller type to PI. Connect this sum block to this PI controller. Now take the repeating sequence block. Open this block. So we will give this time value here as 0, 0.5, 1, and we will divide this by switching frequency of 1000 Hz. So for corresponding values of these time values, we will take the output values as 0, 1 and 0. So we have already seen this, how to use this repeating sequence block in our previous video. Now take the relational operator block. And connect this repeating sequence and PI controller to this relational operator, and output of this relational operator connect it to this gate terminal of this MOSFET. So what we have done in this closed loop is that we have taken this output speed and subtracted it from our reference speed, and then we have fed this signal to this PI controller. So this PI controller will process on this input signal and it will generate an output signal. So after that, these two signals of this repeating sequence and PI controller are getting compared with the help of this relational operator, and it will generate pulses. So we are feeding these pulses to this gate signal of this MOSFET. So let us take the scope block and connect it to this output of relational operator, so that we will be able to view these pulses. Now take the power guide block. So this block is required for the simulation. Save the simulation. And run it. So observe here the output speed. So I forgot here to change this DC voltage supply. So as the armature terminal of this DC motor requires 240 volts and we are using this buck converter, so we have to apply a little bit higher voltage. So let us consider the voltage of amplitude 400 volt. Now save the changes and run the simulation again. So as you can see here, our output speed is almost 1000. So if we open the scope block, initially the speed of this motor shoots up and then the control action takes place, and we can observe here the average value of this speed as 1000 rpm. So if you open the scope block, you can observe here the pulses which will be fading to this MOSFET. So these kind of pulses will get generated after comparison of this PI controller, output of this PI controller and this repeating sequence block. Now let us change this reference speed to 500 rpm, save the changes and run the simulation, and observe here the change in this output speed. So due to this control action, you can observe here our output speed is almost equals to 500. So that's all from this video. Check out the description box for the quiz and do answer them in the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. Like, share and subscribe to the channel Start Scratch, and do check out our other videos to learn similar skills throughout wide size content.